learn your lesson. And we wonder why we keep having to go through it again.
I wanna now transition this because you talk about learning these lessons during these hard, pivotal moments. When I was prepping for you, Doc, your resume says you climbed Mount Kilimanjaro,
Yes.
highest peak in Africa. And I was like, I texted you last night. I said, Doc, you climbed Mount Kilimanjaro? I'm in the back seat of my sister's car with BJ, and he was like, "What's Mount Kilimanjaro?" He was like, "That's not the highest Mount Everest." I said, "Africa, friend." So Dom's like,
BJ, give me some support, BJ. Come on.
Like, that's not the highest. That's Mount Everest. But I was telling you before when we got started, I was like, I've never met a black person and not a black woman who is climb Mount Kilimanjaro. Now, I know it's going to be some of you ninjas, they jump in the comments and say, I climbed Mount Kilimanjaro yesterday, Brandy.
Absolutely.
We know you did, girl. I know it's going to be somebody. But
Yes.
I have not ever met a black woman that has hiked and summited. You summited.
Oh, absolutely.
You went all the way to the top.
Absolutely. Well, first I want to say I'm one of those people where you can't tell me I can't do something.
Yeah.
Like, my bless my mom and dad's heart, but you can't.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that because I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
But I was asked by there's a nonprofit. It's all over the country, but it was actually had headquarters in Oklahoma, believe it or not. And it was called Pros for Africa. So that has quite a few NBA, NFL players, and they have orphanages, do all kind of humanitarian things, on the continent. And so they said, well, we're going to do Kilimanjaro. And they were like, would you come on board and kind of be the wellness person that makes sure people train properly, get their cardiovascular endurance where it needs to be for this 19,000 plus feet. So we went. We get there. Well, the first we did a mission to do hearing aids for people in one of the villages. Absolutely incredible. Then the next day we start climbing. Well, out of the 10 people, maybe 5 had to come back down. So one was having heart palpitations, so of course they couldn't. One, it was actually an NFL player. So people are thinking, oh, he won't have any problems. Like big buff dude, whole body cramped. They couldn't get enough electrolytes in him because you don't want to be too large or too muscular climbing. I was actually one of the better sizes, being just, smaller. And the other gentlemen who summited were smaller too. And one of them was an avid mountain climber. So it took us about maybe 2.5 days.
So it was harder if you bigger.
It's much harder. If you have all that muscle, you're not making it.
Okay.
Yeah, po baby.
Some of y'all can't do 30 minutes of cardio every day. And y'all, okay, this ain't for you. It's not your conversation. Go ahead, Doc.
But we can work towards it. We can work towards it.
Amen. She believes in you. Dr. B believes in you.
I do. I believe in all of you guys. But I know y'all not coming with me on that mountain. But about 2.5 days, the last 6 hours was the hardest because you basically spend the night at the base of the camp of the last peak, and you start going up maybe about like midnight. And so they do that on purpose. They do that so number one, you can see the sunrise because it takes about that much time, and then number two, so you don't see how treacherous the last part. So the first part, is wide and expansive, these beautiful mountains and, you singing, everybody kumbaya, all of that. You get to that last part, it was about 2 degrees. So I had on probably 7 layers. Snot coming out my nose because I was crying. The guys were crying too. We're like, everybody's crying because you're so cold. You're so tired. Your body is completely breaking down on you, but you have to keep going. So we stopped and prayed probably like every 10 minutes, like that last part. Like literally the porters are like trying to pick you up, carry you. And it was such a testament to I can do anything through God who strengthens me. I don't think I have ever felt so close to God in my entire life because if I ever had a doubt that I can make it through anything, it was that point. And when we got up to where the sun started rising, and on one side you have the volcano, one side you have the glacier, and then you just have God's sunshine, we just fell to our knees just in tears.
Wow.
I don't care who was around.
Wow.
I was like, y'all do not understand. This is us vibing with the one and only creator. If you had doubts that he was here before,
Yeah.
him, shim, whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
But the presence. It was so life-changing because even in those moments where I doubt myself, because we all have them. Of course, we all have them. I just remember I was created for something so much greater because I come from a God who has created
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
And he loves us,
Yeah.
right? So if he
Yeah.
loves us and we're his favorite, how in the world can we not accomplish more than just this everyday life that we've pretty much determined is going to be our existence? So it helps me get out of that rut and things. But to this day, I mean, I still get like chills.
I mean, I was getting chills as you were telling the story. And
It's
I
amazing.
think because whatever you are seeking to do in your life, right? You've been wired to do hard things. And I think that
Yes.
whether you're on your health journey of trying to
Mhm.
reclaim your health, recommit to your health, whatever part you are, or if you're trying to summit to the highest peak in your life, right?
Yes.
I'm wired to do hard things. I can do hard things. And I
Mhm.
think that you are a testament to that. And I think for
Thank
every
you.
woman who is listening to see how you're able to do it, right?
Mhm.
You're giving people the how to. You
They're
know,
gonna be like climb mountain number 3. No.
for sure, right?
Metaphorically,
But
yeah.
whatever mountain that is in your life. Because some
Absolutely.
people are being met right now with the mountain of their health, right? Chronic
Absolutely.
disease is the mountain in their life. And
Absolutely.
so there are going to be moments where every 10 minutes you're going to have to stop and pray. There are going to be, this is
Absolutely.
the hardest part to get to the summit, but you're going to have to do it in order to get
Absolutely.
there.
You just gave me an idea for a new book.
Come on.
Like where my notes
Clock
at?
it.
I love it, but I love that you said we are hardwired to do hard things because we have forgotten that as a people in westernized society because comfort comes to us so easily. Everything is convenience. Everything. Like people don't even know how to do basic things. People don't even know how to write a check. They don't know how to write out a regular check anymore.
No,
They're like,
no,
how do you? I'm like, God, these are
no.
basic things that we have to understand. It's okay to do, but even more so, you can do things that are beyond your comprehension. But I think faith is lacking too, because most people's definition of faith is not what it used to be then. Because I think for a lot of people, that foundation is shaky because there is so much information. Like I almost feel like even though information has been a blessing, it's also been
Yeah,
a curse
for sure.
for humanity.
Yeah.
So, but I agree with you. We are hardwired to do difficult things.
If that blessed you, trust me, you've only scratched the surface. There's so much more wisdom, truth, and transformation waiting in the full conversation. Click the link in the caption below to watch the entire interview, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an episode of Vault Empowers Talks.